I thought it was a gritty effort by our team. I thought that I never questioned their resolve and their heart. We just seems like just do enough to lose. And there's a lot of different factors that go into that tonight, not just to play here, not to play there. It's a big picture thing that we can improve on. But Wisconsin is an excellent team. They're very strong inside. They make it very hard to score at the rim. I think you saw that tonight. I thought even though we were in there, they still did a good job against us, and you have to credit them. I mean, that's why that veteran, you see those older guys, I mean, they've been through battles. They didn't get rattled. They hit a pick and pop three late with Nigel Hayes, who's, I don't know when the last time he made one was, but, I mean, he's got the guts to take that shot. Michael had the guts to take a big shot, and we were just to play short. So if you want to ask the guys questions, go ahead.
Ty, that final offensive possession of overtime, what was kind of the play design there, and did it unfold the way it was supposed to, or can you just take us through that?
Yeah, we just wanted to get a rescreen, get them back in another screen, just to see where the defense was. But then obviously I tripped over, so I didn't do a good job in executing that myself. I felt like I let us down with that. So I kind of forced the one when I got it back, and it wasn't a very good shot. But yeah, I mean it was a good opportunity, to make a play. I just tripped over, I just made a mistake.
Ed, how are you feeling? How did it feel for you to get back out there tonight? Did you feel you contributed in the ways that you wanted to?
I felt that I could have been more productive, but I was a little timid coming out in the game. It had been my first game coming back. And I was just excited to be out there. Some plays that I made I wish I could take back. But at the end of the day, you got to live through them and keep playing. And other than that, I'm doing pretty fine.
And how's the foot feel after 26 minutes, first time back?
I actually feel better than what I expected, so that's a good thing.
Coach, you got 17 from the bench tonight, outscored Wisconsin's bench. Did you feel all right about how your bench played today?
Yeah, I do. I thought that, they did a lot of things right. I thought if there was, I thought Ed was a warrior. I thought, Ty played his butt off, and all those guys. Glenn was, you can tell he's not 100%. We went to him at the end of regulation, and he just didn't have his burst, but he made smart plays and took what the defense gave him and gave us quality minutes. But, Isaiah Roby was terrific. I thought he showed that promise that, that we saw in the recruiting. He played so hard and really made a difference in the game. But yeah, we needed everybody, and those bench guys did a great job.
You mentioned Hayes' struggles from three lately. Are you comfortable with that look he got, or
yeah,
he's a senior that's hit a lot of big shots too? So there's kind of two sides.
They hit 3 threes. Glenn overhelps a little bit, and I think Showalter in the corner, and we were going to give Pritzl the shot and make him make it. I know he's good, but and then Bronson banks one in, and I just didn't feel good about a switch. Putting Michael on an island with Bronson, I thought was asking for trouble. So, Ty kind of went to ice, and then Bronson just dribbled at him, kind of put Mike on an island, and then they threw it back, and Mike tried to recover. So, yes, I can live with the decision to not switch the screen, because I know how good Bronson Koenig is. I've seen him do it. And not that I don't think Nigel can, but you're playing the numbers.
So many of these gut-churning losses, do you worry that one of these is finally going to sink your team, or do you?
This will not sink us.
You want to say something about that? Okay. Oh, yeah.
No, not saying it.
Hey, Tim, what'd you think of the atmosphere tonight?
I thought it was great. I thought our fans were really good. Sometimes in an ugly game where it's a defensive battle, it's hard to get into it, but they were up. They knew big possessions. We never we started out really slow, but never let Wisconsin get away from us. And the crowd really helped in that too. You know, when guys get tired and fans start cheering you, you just kind of pick up your step a little bit. And this is such a tremendous environment for both teams. I know our opponents love playing here. I can guess they do. Every time I walk in, I still think, all right, we're going to lock up the vault. And, you know, we've had two really tough ones here with Ohio State and Wisconsin, but we're going to keep doing what we do, and we're going to play our butts off, and hope our crowd keeps coming out and supporting us, because we're going to need them against Penn State.
Ty, what did you feel in the second half that you guys were able to kind of turn the tide and get things going your way there and make your run?
Yeah, I think just patience on offense. You know, we knew we weren't going to just bring it back, you know, instantly. You know, just come down and shoot a lot of threes or something. You know, you think we just got to grind it out and just focus on getting the stops. You know, Wisconsin bring a different style that we don't really see much of, and obviously they're really good at it. They're in the position they are for a reason. You know, they play well and they make big plays and they know how to win down the stretch. So I just think it was, you know, we showed a lot of grit, especially with our young guys. You know, just sticking to the process.
I think what some people don't realize about Wisconsin is just how strong their front line is. You know, they've got Vito Brown, they've got Nigel, and they've got Ethan Happ, who's a redshirt sophomore, is a tremendous player. I mean, probably the fourth most efficient guy in the country, according to some numbers. And for us to get 20 offensive rebound and only convert that to 7 points isn't by accident. You know, I think you have to credit their interior defense. You know, you saw the quick hands of Ethan Happ, where I think he's one of the leaders in the conference in steals. You know, just a smart little dig out here and there. And I mean, you can say what you want, but I think you have to credit them on that too. Their interior defense really was excellent. And I thought that was a big difference. You know, we turned it over way too much, obviously. We did. But anytime you start injecting new guys in again, Glenn was back in the starting lineup, and you kind of flip with things, and you see a good team that plays very good pack line D. You know, you're just and you're a little jumpy. There's 7 in the country. You're going to make some mistakes, but 22 turnovers obviously is way too many when your goal's 12 or less. But you know, I think the real difference in the game was, you know, not converting those 20 offensive rebounds into more points.
Coach, 38 minutes from Glenn tonight, was that the plan?
No, but you know, he felt okay. He wasn't trying to do anything that he couldn't do. You know, he was just kind of taking what the defense gave him. If he got a good open look, he'd go into. But you could see he couldn't get much separation. I'm just hopeful that, you know, he practiced yesterday and felt better today than he did yesterday, which sometimes exercise can help that. But there's no doubt. I just hope we don't go too far backwards here after, you know, logging those minutes tonight. But I just, you know, we asked him if he was okay. He's all right. Talked to a lot of different, you know, talked to the trainer. How are our guys doing? Yep, we're okay. Got to try and win the game.
Ed, conditioning-wise, what have you been able to do recently?
Conditioning?
Yeah.
Well, I was capable of being involved in the last 2 days of practice, just to get, you know, a little bit of my touch back and, you know, finish around the rim, catching the ball, you know, trying to make some shots and stuff like that. Just getting back in sync with my team, and that's about it. That's all I've done.
He was on a bike a little bit during the break, but not much.
What did you kind of expect out of him, out of Ed tonight?
I thought Ed was a warrior tonight. You know, I thought he gave us all he could, and you know, there's certainly, you know, you come in and you're standing on the foul line, or you come in and, you know, there's big, strong guys around you, and you got to get up to game speed. And I thought he did a good job with his effort, you know, coming up with the ball, played strong defense, and, you know, it's just got to get him up to game speed, I think, and that takes a few games.
It's a tough loss, but you're starting to get back a little bit healthy. You get Ed back. Glenn's getting a little better. Do you take that as a positive kind of out of this game going forward, that you've got the pieces kind of back a little bit?
Yeah, I was thankful that we had, you know, all our play, you know, except Anton, but that we had our crew that we know can do it tonight. I look forward to keeping them healthy.
Coach, Ty, you're kind of getting down the stretch run here. Obviously, this is a tough one to get past, but what's your focus kind of moving forward now as you come to a close here with the regular season?
You talking about me personally or the team? Just soaking it all in, just making the most of every game. This is really like the final stretch for me, like as you said, and time's counting down, and just living in the moment, just try not to take things for granted, try not to, just waste days and stuff, just try to get better every day, just try to leave my mark on the team, so hopefully they can carry it on into next year and just keep on improving. And I think some of the young guys that we got coming back, this team's going to be really strong. So I think just doing what I can to kind of guide the young guys into how our coach Miles wants the team to look.
Thanks.